I'm Brittany Long here with RAD Youth Council and Lionfight.
What's up, guys? What's good?
You guys could please tell me your name and your role in the band?
Hi, I'm Peter, and I play the drums.
Hi, I'm Akash. I play guitar.
Hi, I'm Brian and Simon, and I play bass.
So my name's Nick. I'm vocals.
Alright. So, what's going on with you guys? Do you have anything new coming out soon or anything?
Ooh.
What's going on?
Which way we going?
Okay.
What's new? We got a new single coming out, Freak Show. It's gonna be really hot,
Coming out this fall.
so everybody should check it out. Listen to it, show your friends, spread the love.
Show your dog.
Yeah, show them anything.
Dogs like music too.
They do.
So Lionfight is a really interesting name. Could you guys kind of explain the meaning behind it?
Okay, well, we kind of have this like chaotic live performance. Well, I mean, there's a bunch to the name. It could be meaningful and it's kind of just like straightforward. We're super chaotic people, and it kind of describes our sound in a way, and also what we stand for as people, like just to keep going. And like the lion is this like strong like king of the jungle, like animal and representation. So it's kind of what we're going for.
Nice. So if you guys could say some of your musical influences.
I like shit.
You like shit.
I like shit. It's weird. Old style music, like 50s, like swing kind of stuff. You know, like just like kind of weird stuff, like classical music.
I love Meshuggah.
Yeah.
That's it. Now it's my
It's
turn.
like a change.
I like a lot of new metal, so like Korn, Slipknot, Disturbed, Limp Bizkit. Those times, the '90s new metal scenes where I grew up on, inspires me for this band especially. So. And jazz. I'll stick that in there.
I'm just a huge pop punk alternative guy. I like listen to a lot of Counting Crows and Blink-182, Third Eye Blind. It's a big band for me. Everclear. A little bit of just alternative pop punk's really my thing.
So you guys have a really a lot of diversity coming
Oh,
in
yeah.
your
Oh
band.
yeah, that's what we're all about, baby.
So, how long have you guys been doing this?
We've been Lionfight for about a year, 4 months maybe. It hasn't been too long, but we've been friends for about 6 or 7 years. We've all been really close. But as Lionfight, it's only been about a year and 3, 4 months.
Yeah, I'm like the newest kind of addition, I'd say.
Yeah, Peter came in around
Came in
like
a little late.
yeah, like 4
Yeah, ever
months
since
mark.
then it's just been shit. But
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Finding that work guy.
So why do you guys think you chose music out of anything?
This is all we have. Basically.
I thought it was his.
I didn't even go yet, I guess. I don't care. Either way. For me personally, I guess it's all I got. This is like I don't really know what else to do in this kind of world. Work 9 to 5 or go to college or any of that stuff. I just chose music because I like being a free spirit, and other than that, I like helping others to realize that they're free spirits as well. So
Yeah, I feel like
and I
we
like
could-
getting a little crazy.
Yeah, and expressing emotion, that's a cool thing. We can do that, so why not express yourself?
Fabulous. So what's your favorite part about being in a band?
Touring.
I get to wear a
Is that
mask
your
every
favorite-
day.
Your favorite
That's
part?
my favorite part.
Yeah, seeing different parts of the world is awesome.
Yeah, traveling definitely, and again, I guess helping people out really changes my life too. Being able to like connect with people, even though like we kind of made this music for ourselves at first. Being able to have fans that connect with it just as much as we do is so fulfilling. So that's definitely.
What's the hardest part?
It's the hardest part, I think.
Hardest part of touring?
Being in a band.
I think the hardest part of being in a band. I don't think it's that difficult. I think people make it out to be really
Easy street.
difficult, but it's not really that hard. I mean, if you're just
You love what you do.
yeah, like you're like you get with like 3 other guys that share the same passion as you, share the same love as you, share the same music interest as you, and it just kind of comes together. It's like piecing a puzzle together, you know? Like, it takes a while, it does, to put all the pieces together, but once it's together, it's it's like this perfect portrait.
That's probably the hardest thing, the patience.
Yeah, patience is pretty tough. But I mean, for me personally, it's an easy road. You know, we're all pretty close together, so it's not too difficult.
What's your favorite part of playing live? Like
I get to play as two different people, which is great.
Yeah.
That's something I don't even know where that came from. I just thought of it one day, and I guess just with that, just our live performance, just being able to go on stage and do
It's all an act.
not only whatever we want, but yeah, something artistic and creative that we can express ourselves through and kind of try to be even not just different every show, but different from other bands and what other people do. We just kind of do our own thing. That's exciting to have that. So.
What's your favorite song to play live?
Freak show.
I love Freak Show.
I would say Vortex. Our song Vortex is tough.
Yeah, Vortex is a lot of fun. I like Uncle Ben, basically because it's a good mix of both. It's like singing and like my hecticness, So it's like I get to showcase what no one really hears that much, I guess, in the singing, and then I get to still go as crazy as I can because that song is super personal to me. So I feel like that one really brings out the inner demon in me, the inner madman that I am on stage. It's basically because of that song.
What song means the most to you guys as a band? Or just individually?
I mean,
Individually, I guess.
individually we just, Uncle Ben I just said Uncle Ben. You know why.
I feel like for me it would be Vine, and that sounds really weird. It was our first song and everything, but I feel like that's something that I've always gone through in life. I always say the thing like, I was born and raised in darkness, and I feel like a lot of people are, and a lot of people have those demons that they fight forever, and sometimes they lose, sometimes they win, but it's a real thing. Demons are real, so I feel like that means a lot to me too.
I would say Fake Friend, not for any reason, just because it grooves super hard and it makes me super hard.
Woo!
So
I will second that. Yeah. Yes.
I will second that.
So, in RAD Youth Council, we cover a lot of issues from suicide prevention and self-harm awareness to bullying prevention. Do you guys have any causes that mean a lot to you personally, and if you do, why?
Try to go.
Causes
Like, do you care a lot about suicide prevention or anti-bullying? Is there any specific thing that, your audience deals with that means a lot to you?
Yeah, we love especially doing interviews like this, just to like basically say in short term that you aren't alone, and like our songs do reach out to those people that we call freaks, or just different people that feel like they're out of place. So yeah, I mean, we're all about that.
I guess for me personally, as short as possible, I would say suicide for the fact of the same thing. Like, there are people that end their lives way too short because they don't fit in somewhere, or they don't, they don't feel right in a certain situation with the general public. But I always say this every single time: screw fitting in. Like, it's not a cool thing. It's not, not anything special. It's more special to be unique and to create your own destiny, be your own person.
Be you.
I feel like life could be a lot more fulfilling that way. So that's what I do.
So since suicide and suicide prevention seems to mean a lot to you guys, what do you have to say to those struggling with suicide?
Just keep your head up. I mean, we've all gone through days, or months, or years, and it feels like an eternity, like nothing's gonna change, nothing's gonna get better, but it really does. And I think all four of us here are living proof that it does get better. And it takes time and patience. You just gotta believe in yourselves, have confidence in whatever you're doing. It doesn't matter if you like cooking or you like cleaning. Just have confidence in what you do, and you'll be happy. You'll make it out. No one's any better than anybody else, and we believe in that. In this band, especially, all of us are the same. We're all equal, and we treat each other like that. And you should treat yourself the same way. You're not any different. You're just as equal as everyone else is, and you have just as bright of a future as the next person.
Life's long too. Everyone tries to say life's short, do whatever you can with it. That's the truth too, but life's also very long if you make it, you know. There's so much of life that there's time for things to get better when things get bad. And honestly, the honest truth is there is time for things for better to worse too. But it's something you just gotta prepare for, and I feel like if you just keep going, life will be that much more fulfilling. You'll have memories, good and bad, and you know, it'll keep going. You'll be happy.
Very inspired.
Thank you.
So, if you guys could do one thing to change the world without any limitations, what would you do?
Wow. That's a very good question. Never heard that one.
Thing to change.
Wow, anything.
I'd make people stop paying for things so much. I'd change like the government for sure. Free college and healthcare. I feel like there's a lot of messed up stuff we pay for, and I feel like there's a lot of things that puts us in poverty and leads to people with suicide and anti-bullying. I mean, I was bullied as a kid for being poor, so I mean, even that could be changed just by taking some of those taxes out. If I could change the world, I guess I'd make it more of a free-spirited Earth. So that's just me.
All right. So, what's your favorite place in the world and why?
In the world,
Chi-Town.
Yes.
Chicago all the way. Chicago is our home. Well, for me, is my home. I love Chicago. I love being there.
Chicago.
I love the atmosphere. I love the people I've grown up with. I love my city. And if you haven't been to Chicago, you should definitely go check it out. That's for me at least. I love Chicago.
I love the city
Where's
too.
that? Where's that?
It's hard to say the world, I guess, because we haven't really been all over the world yet. I guess, you know, other than the city of Chicago, our beautiful city, if I had to pick another place, for some reason I really like Arizona. I like the deserts,
so hot.
and dude, when you're in a pool though, in Arizona, everything is okay. But I love mountains, and I love all the scenery out there. Deserts and mountains.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, I would say Chicago as well. Just the nostalgicness everywhere. So, I mean, everywhere is awesome. I mean, you're standing and
Chicago better.
you get to do what you love. But Chicago is just where I was raised. We were raised. So
Yeah.
beautiful city.
Yeah.
All right.
California.
Ah, you. Yeet.
It's just
For
nice.
sure.
It's got a great culture.
No free Chipotle though.
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
Never happened.
So, what did your parents say to you when you said you wanted to be in a band?
That's a great question. Wow. Go ahead, Josh. What did your mom say to you?
Well, my dad didn't really say anything. He just looked at me weird. My mom is super open-minded, so as long as I'm happy, I mean, she didn't really say much. So, I mean, that was a pretty boring answer, but that was the truth.
That's the truth, though.
Truth. With some cheese on it.
I know Brian's mom always told him to go to school, and then I told him not to go to school, and that's why we're here. But yeah, no, realistically though, my parents were very against it at first too, and they just had to see me go through all the steps, and you know, I moved out when I was like 17, 18 years old, and I was in bands, like serious bands since then, and as they saw me grow, I guess they got more and more supportive, so now they're definitely very supportive. As far as it's, but yeah, it's been a long road.
Yeah, for some of us, it's tough sometimes. You know, I know being in a band, being a musician, we get a really bad rep. I think it doesn't matter what band you're in. You could be in A Day to Remember, and I promise you, they get a bad rep from people.
Get a job, hippie.
You know, so I mean, that's just my view on it with my parents. I guess I just had a bad rep, but for me, that doesn't really matter. We're all kind of grown men now, so I mean, like, this is our dream, our goal, our life, our voyage, I guess, you know, through life together as this family. So that part of it doesn't really matter to us. It's a good question, but I think that's kind of in the past now. I think we all do this for the right reasons, and we love each other so much that
We have undying support.
Yeah,
for sure.
exactly. We're confident in each other, and that's all that really matters is our little family here. So.
All right. So, do you guys have any accents that you can show us?
Ooh, Peter.
What?
I don't know. That was really fun to say.
Akash does a great Indian accent. No one knows. Very
I could do
secret.
Indian accent. I could do Chinese one. Chinese accent.
Yeah, no, you gotta do the. What is it? What do you always do? God, I hate that I can't.
Oh, you want the proper Chinese version?
That one.
That's my family.
It's my family.
I try.
I do southern accent sometimes.
We're working on it.
So can one of you come up with a secret handshake for me? Just a handshake.
Well, we actually have.
We actually have a freak shake. If you want it, it's not really anything.
Oh, look at the camera. Say what it is.
It's called the freak shake.
Don't let them see though.
Oh, it's secret.
So
There it is.
ready?
There it is.
Ready?
Interlock.
Wait. Oh, you feel that?
Oh,
Yeah.
I
The
see
power.
Right?
That's it.
It's all about.
Now you gotta do that with everyone now. The freak shake.
Yep.
Got it.
Me and Peter do a lot of bows.
Oh yeah.
Simple bow stuff.
Looks like bow.
Yeah.
The bow.
All right. Show me your game face.
Game face.
Yeah. Do you guys have?
I have multiple game.
We have a lot of game faces.
Let's all do ours at the same time, right? Game face on 3.
My game face though.
1, 2, 3. Game face. Yeah, that was good.
Game face.
What did you?
Mine's already here.
I don't know what I did.
We'll find out later.
All right, yeah. We'll
So you
find
guys
out.
have a really
hard to do
horror,
without music.
like your theatrics and your style seems to be really influenced by horror. So do you guys have a favorite horror movie?
We have multiple.
Yeah.
Just one you
Where
guys
do I
can-
start?
Me personally,
like-
I've probably seen every
Yeah,
horror movie.
this is the
to-
movie guru.
to date. So I'm a fan of the old Evil Deads.
Yes.
I was gonna say that.
Those are
They're
awesome.
good. They're really good.
Even the new ones, honestly, the new Evil Deads are so good.
It's a lot of
My
fun.
favorite's probably the Poughkeepsie tapes. Still to this day. It's on YouTube for free.
I
Go
think-
watch it right now. And pee yourself.
For me, I have to say any Rob Zombie movie, man.
Yeah,
Rob Zombie, that too.
He puts
Holy
it together
crap.
so well, and you know what's
House of
weird?
1,000
Like
Corpses.
before, I really like got. I've
Devil's
never really.
Rejects.
But yeah,
Devil's
Devil's
Rejects
Rejects
is the best.
is great.
Yeah.
So good.
I really never was into scary movies, to be honest with you. I kind of got into it with these guys. To be honest, I've always been into like action sports. I'm not a really big movie guy, anyways. But you know, Kasha got me into the whole Rob Zombie flick thing.
Yeah, we used to
I
watch that,
fell
right?
in love. Yeah, I fell in love with it. It's definitely very artistic, and that's kind of how we are. We're very artistic guys, and to see him do something like that, it gives me hope that we're gonna do something like that eventually one day. So.
Yeah.
All right. So if the person to your right were to be arrested, what would be the reason? Or left?
Oh, me? The reason why? Oh, God. Well, this guy right here, I don't know. I would look to my left. I'd say, I think Simon/Ryan would get arrested just for having that mask on.
Yeah. I actually got.
He scares
at
people
the
too
mall.
much.
It was an outside mall today we went to, and I had to take it off. The security guard made me take it off, and that was fun.
He's too scary.
I mean, I'm gonna say me and his because I feel like I would have murdered somebody with his mask on or something. That would have been that would have happened if it needed to.
Yep.
Only if it needed to. But for Nick, I feel like he would have like broken into someone's house or something. I don't know. For something, dude.
And made a sandwich.
He broke into their house and made sandwiches and burritos and took all their food.
That was a
left.
great answer. That's a good one.
The cops laughed at him and then arrested him. That's what I would say, but you guys.
It's a jack boy over here. I don't know. You get in trouble for like stealing a car or something.
Yeah, I did. This carjack, dude.
Driving it off.
I also get
Grand
in
Theft
trouble
Auto.
for stealing like candy. I can see that.
I love candy.
From a baby.
Like a big bag and just stuff it
Yeah,
up.
right?
A
Running out
cop
of the
steals
store.
candy from a baby. Literally the headline.
That's a real thing. I
That was a good
So
question.
we all steal stuff, I guess. That's the conclusion.
I like that one. I never thought about that.
So how do you guys deal with groupies? If you have them?
Groupies.
Some like crazy questions.
That's right. It's good ones.
I was like the
I would
80s.
say,
like
I
when
would
I hear
say
groupies.
right now we don't have
We have like two.
we don't have like a plethora,
two.
but we just treat them like friends and kind of get the hell out of there as soon as we can.
See you later.
I don't
Shouts
know.
out to
Groupies
Zach
are
Lee.
hard. I don't know. I feel like we have fans.
We just try to be nice to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, that's really what it is. Yeah, Kosh totally said it right. Like, we're just kind of cool with everyone. We don't really look at people as groupies. We're just like, hey,
Yeah.
we have a cool crew of friends.
Yeah, calling groupies, like fans groupies, is like calling little people.
Because don't get me
fans.
wrong, we love
That's
groupies.
what I feel like that
we
is.
love groupies. We love hanging out
It's
with
not
you guys
offensive.
and chilling with all the people, like the people that love our music and just like to enjoy our comfort. And we love that. We love.
We're
hanging
super
out
real.
with
Like
us.
we're not trying to be this like thing. Like I mean, I don't know. We dress up and stuff and whatever, and that's like part of like what we love to do for them, but like there's no one person that we ever treat lower than us.
Yeah,
There's no such thing. So I don't know. Fans are fans. Cool.
So, other than music, do you guys have any special talents? Skills?
I design.
I'm really good at finding ticks on dogs.
And making beats.
Yeah, and making beats.
Yeah.
That was the
How much
first
time do
thing
you have? I got a lot of
Pete's,
Yeah.
Pete's got the beats. Yeah, he's got the beats.
Nick's the football master.
Yeah, I'm just a huge athlete. I'm just a jock pretty much at heart.
The jock.
I'm into like making movies and editing and audio engineering and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's a great engineer. Great engineer.
That's what we do.
Yeah, a lot of our talents kind of just go into our band as well.
Yeah,
too,
definitely.
so.
Definitely. Very true. Very true. Except for mine.
Hey, man.
Well, you use your endurance on stage.
That's true. Ooh. That was good. Okay, that was good.
Alright, so as the last question, do you guys have any life advice for people watching, just in general? I know you guys have already
What's going on
given
in the line? Life advice. Go ahead, Pete.
Okay, let's see, life advice. Well, find something that you love to do, whatever it is, anything. Just keep doing it, progress, and like get better at it. You know, see if there's anything else you can do that makes it better. Just do it.
There you go. That's deep. I didn't know you could get that deep.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, as deep as I get.
Deep as I get. No deeper than that.
Oh, that's a good question. Okay. Well, what you're seeing right now is the human experience, and we weren't meant to fail. We were meant to succeed. But it's what you do. It's how you do it, and it's just whatever you wish for. It's your dreams. You just gotta make it happen. Make your dreams a reality. Boom. It's possible.
Yeah. Man, you guys are taking it like this. I'm just gonna go for it. Do whatever the hell you want, especially if you love it, because I don't know. We live in a world where humans, we're considered mammals, but in my opinion, I feel like humans are very different from mammals and animals. We have the luxury of expressing ourselves and the luxury of being able to pursue that as a career, which is amazing. So I feel like if more people just did what they loved and really just like went at it, I don't know, we'd have a world of artists and creatives, and that would be amazing. So keep doing it.
For me, I guess I would just say, be yourself. That's kind of what the motto I've always had growing up. I've never changed for anybody. I've never tried to be anybody else, or I've always tried to do things the way I wanted to do them, and the way that I thought that it would help me and make me happy. Because in the end, you're a very important person. You yourself and the way you handle situations and the way you live your life is important to you. You shouldn't be important to anybody else. So I think just be yourself. Don't really go with the norm. The norm is lame. Be yourself. Do your own thing.
We're all aliens.
Yeah, just have fun with your life and just be yourself. Be you. We're all the same people up here. We're not any different. We're not trying to be anybody. We are trying to be us. Peter, Akash, Simon, and Brian, and Nick. That's it. So.
Alright, well thank you guys very much. This is Lionfight. Be sure to go check out their self-titled EP.
Yeah, Freak Show coming out.